here at the Bentonville Film Festival, and you guys are in for an incredible treat. Thank you for being patient with us. We were backstage making sure that we had a program that you were going to be delighted by. And my name is Al Dominguez. I work for the Coca-Cola Company. We are title sponsors of the event and have been since its inception. We absolutely love the cause, and we love what it brings to the Northwest Arkansas community. Like I said, you're in for a treat. I've been coming to this festival for the last 9 years, and this is my favorite night. So you are you're in an unbelievable place. I wouldn't want to be in that other place tonight. So please, sit back, relax, and enjoy Geena and Friends.
In this movie, Bill and Ted travel back in time to prepare for their disaster.
Action. Oh, excuse me, sir. Would you buy us a beer?
Sorry, I work here.
Oh, would you give us a beer? All right. That's not bad.
Not bad at all.
Greetings, ladies.
Will you buy us a beer?
Billiet Smith, milady. Teddy Theodora Williams. I'm here to help you with your history report.
What? How?
Wait for it.
Whoa.
Bill,
What?
strange things are afoot at the Walmart.
Do that! You're gonna go back in time.
Yeah. You're going to have an excellent adventure through history. Who are you ladies? Will you do that?
No way, no way.
Yes, way, Teddy.
We know how you feel. We didn't believe it when we were you, and we, us, said that what we are saying right now.
Okay, wait. If you're really us, what number are we thinking of?
69!
All right. Yeah.
Listen, Dudettes. We gotta get out of here. We gotta go.
Yeah. We're going to go back and work on the history report. Hey. Rufus. Hey.
Oh, Billy and Teddy, listen. This dude, Ruthie, she knows what she's talking about.
Right. And Teddy, give my love to the prince.
Oh?
You'll see.
Catch you later, Billy and Teddy.
Yeah. Are you sure we should be doing this?
Well, Ted, you and I have witnessed many things, but nothing as bodacious as what had just happened. Besides, we told ourselves to listen to that duet.
Maybe we were lying.
Well, why would we lie to ourselves, Teddy?
Good point.
Good point, thank you.
All right, how are you gonna help us with our... How are you gonna help us do that?
Are you gonna call someone?
Oh, we're gonna do a lot better than that, ladies.
Really? Excellent.
Excellent.
This is a phone. Brace yourself, amigas.
What?
Gentlemen, ladies. We're history.
Yeah. Okay.
We're waiting for it. Plenty of time.
Yeah.
Whoa, hey, that's us. We're back in San Dimas.
What? Hey. Yes. I don't know what's wrong because I dialed now, but I think we landed last night.
Yeah, I remember this, only we were over there.
Yeah, only then that us was us, and this us was them. Now that us is them, and this is us.
Bill, we are in the middle of a most unusual adventure.
Dude!
What? Let's go talk to ourselves.
Excellent!
What did we say anyway?
Oh, I don't remember. Let's find out. Okay. Dudettes, you guys, ladies, dudettes, are gonna go back in time.
Yeah, you are gonna have a most excellent adventure through history.
Yeah.
Who are you, dudettes?
We're you, dudettes!
No way. No way.
Yes, wait, Ted.
Yeah, we know how you feel. We didn't believe it when we were you, and we us said what we us are saying right now.
Whoa. Yeah. So, okay. Wait. If you're actually us, what number are we thinking of?
69! Okay.
So,
Oh! Hey, listen, Billy and Teddy. That dudette over there, she knows what she's talking about.
yeah, and Teddy, give my love to the prince.
Huh? Who?
You'll see. Then you gotta go work on the history report.
All right.
Wasn't expecting fizzy water. Right, okay, so, y'all are probably running late, because, we are running late. So why don't we just jump on it? Anybody got any questions? Oh, yeah. Should have seen that coming. How about I go ahead and address the larger than normal elephant in the room? No, I have never coached the sport that you folks call football at any level. And yes, if I was in y'all's position, I'd be looking at me the same way. Yeah, y'all are looking at me right now. I got a whole lot to learn. Heck, you could fill 2 internets with what I don't know about football. But I will tell you what I do. I know how important it is for a group of young women to believe not only in themselves, but each other. I know enthusiasm is contagious, and I know that like any team I coach, Greenwich FC is going to go out there and give y'all everything they got for all 4 quarters.
Halves.
What's that?
2 halves.
Right, I knew that. Just a little jet lag. They're going to give you everything they got for 2 halves, win or lose.
Or tie.
Oh, that's right, y'all do ties here. Well, I tell you what, back where I'm from, y'all try to end the game in a tie, that'd be the first sign of the apocalypse. Look, we're gonna play smart, play together, and we're gonna be good sports. We do that, I think we got as good a chance as anyone to get to the playoffs.
No playoffs.
Gosh dang it, that's right. No playoffs, and y'all don't mind any games with ties. My job just gets easier and easier. And hey, I respect what y'all do, so my door will always be open, okay? And no topic will be out, in, to touch.
All right, one final question.
Ooh, how about this fella right over here? I love those glasses.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm Trina Krim, The Independent. I was trying to make sure you had, that I have this right. So, you are an American who has never set foot in England. You have no football experience whatsoever, and your athletic success has only come at the amateur level, a second tier one at that, and has now been charged with the leadership of a Premier League of football club, despite clearly possessing very little knowledge of the game or the basic strategy.
Do you have a question?
Yes. Is this a bloody joke?
Bubbles, I'm sorry. It's a high-tech show.
You still have your accent.
I do. I know why.
All right.
John, I am holding the Kentucky Derby of wedding presents.
I thought we were done with that for a while.
No, this is different. This is the Secretary of the effing Treasury.
Cleary?
Yes, Cleary's daughter, out of the Cape. What's wrong with you? This is the Clearys. They're an institution. We've never crashed anything like this. 500 single women, 3 live bands, oysters.
Okay.
See, this is what I'm talking about.
What? I'm tired, all right? My feet hurt. My voice is hoarse.
You don't care about this anymore.
What are you talking about? Of course I care.
At the Buckner nuptials, you were in the corner sulking.
I wasn't sulking. I twisted my ankle.
Rule 6, don't sit in the corner and sulk. It draws attention in a negative way. Draw attention to yourself on your own terms.
I know the rules, Julia.
When Christine Reinhold gave us those sacred rules of wedding crashing 12 years ago, she passed on a legacy. We have a responsibility here.
You know, you make it sound like a cult. Christina Reinhold was a kook.
Bite your tongue. She was not a kook. She was a brave and decent woman.
She lived with her mother until she was 40. She tried to poison her meat. She tried to poison her daughter's oatmeal. Even she couldn't take it.
That was never proven. And anyway, what about Rule 3? Rule 3, for Christ's sakes, Jane.
Oh, no, not again.
Rule 3, toast in the native language. If you know the native language, and practice the toast. Do not wing it. Last week, when you toasted the groom in Hindi,
Okay, I got a couple of words mixed up. Big deal.
a couple of words mixed up, you told the entire wedding party that the bride was a very lucky woman because her new husband smelled like the anus of a cobra.
I meant the power of a cobra. Okay, you know what? Anyway, I managed to turn it into a compliment, did I not?
Oh, please. Okay, so do you want to do this or not?
Give me the paper. All right, well, first of all, I'm not saying this is impossible, but it is going to require some planning.
There's the girl. She's back. The girl is back.
Okay, let's do our pregame.
What's to know? Catholic wedding. Lots.
All right, let's do our pregame.
What's to know? Big Catholic wedding. Lots of rich hotties, hot chicks. We can do this in our sleep. Woo!
Rule 1, always prepare.
Fine. What do you have?
All right. I have to turn the page. A few articles on Secretary Cleary's economic policy. Skim them quickly. Also, a roster of the key family members, a glossary of sailing terms. Sailing's like sex to these people.
Okay, Harvard, Kennedy School of Government, mom's big with Jerry's, blah, 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 3 daughters, 1 son, million foundations, bark, puke, gag. Okay, got it. What's our backstory?
We're sisters from New Hampshire. We're venture capital.
Oh, no. I'm sick of that one. Why don't we be from Vermont and have, say, an emerging maple syrup conglomerate?
Okay, but because we don't know anything about maple syrup.
Oh, no, I know everything about maple syrup. I love maple syrup.
Well, I love red vines. Doesn't mean I should be a red vine baron, does it? Right?
Yeah, that's a good point.
Okay. Dang it. I knew it, Secret Service.
Yeah, so?
Or so they don't mess around. They're trained to take bullets.
Big deal. I can take bullets.
Oh, please. You wouldn't even get a flu shot. Maybe we should catch that Portuguese wedding down in New Bedford. They'll have those sausages you like.
Okay, no, F the sausages, we're hitting this one, okay? Everything we've done for the last 12 years, all that hard work has led us to this moment.
Fine. How do we get in?
Okay, let me think. We'll do an in run.
Guarded.
We'll create a disturbance.
None of these broads. Disturbances just hide their radar.
Okay, so what do you got?
All right. Let's rush into this big group here.
A rush? Yeah. You want to do a rush?
Yeah, what's wrong with a rush?
It's amateur hour, girl. It's Bush League. We're better than Rush.
Well, it'll work.
No. A rush is how you crash the Journey concert when you're 13. We're not going to do a rush. It's beneath us. We're pros.
Come on.
All right.
Let's go. Hey, so, how you doing? You coming to the
Would
wedding?
you mind?
Can we hang out with you?
Yeah, we look like we could be their friends, right?
Absolutely.
I think this is a steering wheel. You guys want to see an action scene? Alright, that's what's next, right?
Yes.
Okay, action scene, you guys. We're gonna blow your mind. Never held a steering wheel and hot wired a car at the same time.
I would have preferred to transport you in my custom modified Jaguar XFR, complete with all my weapons and gears, but I'm sure we'll do fine in this 2002 shit heap.
This car's in good working order and it blends in. Deal.
Back roads for a few hours, then the expressway. We'll make The Hague by dawn for one night. Yes, I guess I can deal.
about that. You know what? We can't go to The Hague just yet. First, we have to make a quick stop in Amsterdam.
I'm sorry?
Cell phone.
Thank you.
Check out the pictures.
Right. Okay, now I know how Demidov's team, no, that's your wife.
Listen, I know how Demidov's team operates. Those numbers are part of a double-blind encryption system coded with a substitution cipher. You know what all those words mean?
Funny, the encryption is for?
It lets them change locations of their safe houses without being tracked. The numbers are longitude and latitude down to the 10th. I got the key, it broke the cipher, it's an address in Amsterdam.
Sleuthing is delightful, but why would we go there?
Amsterdam's a port city, a hub for Demidov's arms sales. We go to this address, get some evidence against Demidov, and bring it to The Hague.
Evidence? We don't need evidence, we have your testimony. Your testimony against Demidov.
See, okay, I did jobs for Demidov, but there were always layers between me and him. I don't know enough to put him away. But with actual evidence, I won't need to fake it. Amsterdam. It's a good town. It'll be fun.
Okay, great.
Oh, look, the car works.
It does?
Oh, so the...
Okay. Oh, well. All right, that was wonderful. Okay. Oh, well, this is a fascinating development. Let me be sure I understand. In addition to the festivities we've already experienced, now you want me to help you infiltrate the global arms trafficking operations of Alexander Demidov and the Kazakhstani Ministry of War. Yes?
Well, I'm not asking you to come. Sure as hell, I don't want you to come. All right, but if I ditched you, you'd hop on the phone to your girlfriend.
No, she's not my girlfriend.
And she'd set Interpol right back on my trail, so I'm stuck with you. So get in the car.
No, Mr. Kiernan, I am at your service, but let's you and I get very, very clear about one thing. You are not stuck with me. You need me, and you know you need me.
Oh, really? You not know who I am?
Okay, well, who cares?
Yeah, I'm Shauna Kiernan.
Oh, yeah, well, I am Michaela Bryce.
Oh, I evaded the authorities for years. All the authorities brings up how Kiernan was on the planet. I haven't been. I killed from miles away.
You can
anywhere. I killed them. Oh yeah, please enlighten me.
That's why you need me. Okay? Oh, hey, are you hurt? Can you tell? Oh, okay, I was making a point, okay? Granted, I might have been inappropriate.
Oh, you might have been inappropriate.
I sincerely apologize.
No, I'm not gonna retaliate. I am gonna be the bigger one. Okay?
Yeah.
Because we've got work to do.
All right. Yes. Okay. Let's just get on the road.
Get to the car.
Have this job for a reason, you know. Oh wait. Oh no. Wait. I have this job for a reason, you know. I was blocking the punches. Anybody noticed? But I was really good in my mind.
You're driving around,
Sorry, client never drives.
I hot-wired this for nothing.
Who am I looking for? Where is it? I'm sorry, excuse me, but I am looking for Vincenza Benedict.
Benedict!
Yeah.
Benedict! Visitor!
Hello. Hi, so Vincent, dearest Vincent, I have rode halfway across the world to come and see you. No, wrong. I only rode one day, but I came halfway across the world. And I know you don't know who I am, but I've been waiting for this moment, for my... Oh!
You gotta talk into the phone, bozo.
Okay, sorry. Vincent, dearest Vincent, I know you don't know who I am, but I came halfway across the
Oh,
world.
no, whoa. Okay, I still got another 6 hours to pay the money back. You tell those crummy Klein sisters that harassing a woman when she's already in the slammer is beneath even then.
I don't know any Klein sisters. I am your sister. I am your sister, Julia.
Again?
I don't know any Klein sisters.
Yeah, go on, I got that part.
Well, my name is Julia, and I am your twin sister.
Obviously. In the minute I sat down, I felt like I was looking in the mirror.
No, we're not identical twins.
No, I wouldn't be too sure.
You don't believe a word I said, huh?
That's right. I don't believe a word you said.
Vincenza, I don't lie. I am your sister. Let me help get you out of here.
Oh. You want to help me get out of here?
Yeah.
All right. Well, money talks, BS walks.
How can BS walk? Oh, this is an expression. This is an expression, right?
I'm in fast company here. Listen, you get me out of here, I'll be whatever you want. Best friend, brother, nephew, niece, grandma, grandpa, you name it.
Okay. Hold on. Come on, wait in the car. Where's the thing?
That long ago. Okay. Listen, Twinnie, I hope you didn't blow your wad on bail because it's going to cost a bunch more to release my car.
Oh, I have more money. I have more.
You do?
Yeah, I'm happy to help you, Vincent. You're my sister, and I love you.
Julia, look, you got to ease up on the love talk. I'm going to be tossing my cookies, all right?
Wait a minute, that is another expression, right?
Just give me a moment.
Oh, okay, all right. I know what you're thinking.
No, you don't.
No, you are thinking that the whole twin business is what you call BS, right?
You know, actually, I was thinking I'm going to need some more money to put gas in my car.
Yeah, there's more. Take more.
I can take it.
Sure, we are sisters.
Wow, we're twins!
That's
right?
right.
Of course! Right. Okay.
I'm missing a page. Oh, I see. Okay. Listen, I am so excited. I'm so excited to be with you. We're going to go to museums together. We are going to read books together. We are going to play chess together.
We're going to get lost together. Bye-bye!
What?
See?
Talk amongst yourselves.
Television news. There are hundreds of 24-hour channels, local and network news shows bombarding us each and every waking second. And with each show, an endless list of news anchors trying to convince you that they and only they speak the truth. And what do these voices of the truth tell us? Be afraid. Be very afraid. But there was a time in our not too distant past when the world as we know it was a much simpler place. This was a less cynical time, a time when people believed everything they heard on TV, a time before cable. 3 channels were all there was, and viewers were happy. You heard me right, 3 channels. It was 1973, and in a city like Portland, the news was clear. And if it wasn't, you turned on the TV, and the woman told you that it was. Yes, in this strange time, women were women, and real women were anchor women. And in Portland, one anchor woman was the balls, Rhonda Burgundy. And sister, let me tell you, she knew how to wear a friggin' suit.
Exterior, outward.
Where the heck's the suit store? We've been walking for 45 minutes. Oh, you said this was a shortcut.
Fantastic.
Well, is it a shortcut or not?
Okay.
Jeez.
Hey!
Oh no, here comes trouble.
Oh, Burgundy and the baby girls went out for a little stroll, huh? Baby girls go out walking around, talk things through. Well, well, well. Rhonda Burgundy in the Channel 4 News.
Where's your mommy?
You back off, evening news team.
I know. I understand that they had to bring a babysitter in, change your diapers, wipe the dribble away from your bubbling lips, rub Vaseline all over your hiney and tell you that it's special and different from everyone else's.
She said hiney.
Did she tuck you in, Ron? Give you a little bit of a rub, get back over here. Don't you tuck me in, Ron. Give you a little kiss on your forehead, tell you everything's gonna be okay.
Well, I've had enough of you, woman tooth. This is gonna end right here, right now. Let's dance, dillweed.
You wanna dance, Ronnie? I want polka.
Come. Get a taste. Britt, where'd you get a hand grenade?
I don't know.
All right, let's do this.
Hey, if you're gonna have a fight, then don't forget Channel 2 News with me, Lee Ankle Francis Fisher.
You dirtbags have been in 3rd place for 5 years.
Yeah, well, you're about to be in dead place.
¿Cómo están, bitches? Spanish language news here. Tonight's top story, the sewers run red with burgundy blood.
Looks like we got ourselves a bilingual bloodfest.
Okay, now before we do this, let's go over the ground rules. Rule number 1, no touching of the hair or face.
Of course not.
And that's it. Okay, now let's do this. Begin!
So you guys can see why this is my favorite event. We've got a little time to do some Q&A. I'm going to ask the ladies a couple of questions, but then I'd love to open it up to the crowd. If you got a question, start thinking about it now, and we'll get your questions answered. Oh, thank you. All right, you ready? Yeah. All right. So, whoever feels comfortable can answer this first. What's your favorite or best memory from camp?
Like summer camp?
Oh, these aren't questions about like what we just did.
Okay, don't worry. I feel like I can't say my favorite story from camp. I get myself in a little trouble. Not that kind of trouble. But, may have involved a certain kind of fight. It's on a need-to-know basis.
Yeah, let's move on. Geena, this one's for you. So you've done this event a couple times here at the festival. Why do it? I know you have a particular vision, and I'd love for you to share why the folks just saw what they saw.
Yeah, so this is our 9th time doing it, we did it at the very first one. It was something I had thought of because there was a movie, an animated movie that came out that was all male, just everybody. Actually, everybody was male, and I started thinking, and it was around the time when my kids were little and stuff. And I started thinking, hey, maybe we should ask the studio if they could re-release it and dub in Meryl Streep and Judi Dench and everybody instead. And it would play, it would play just as well. Because the point being, it doesn't matter if they're male or female. And so then when we're trying to think of what events we could have, I thought, oh, let's do that. Let's find all male scenes and act them out. Unless there's one female, then we have a man be the lonely female. Like maybe it was last year, we did a scene from the Avengers, and so we had a fellow playing Black Widow, and in the scene, it goes on and on and on, and all Black Widow says is, you guys are stupid, I'm getting out of here. Anyway, so that's the point. The point is to show that that not only could it be played by women, but it's also kind of funny where the same stuff is played by women. So that's wonderful.
For anybody on the panel, you guys can be anywhere in the world tonight. Why are you in Bentonville?
Because of how you created.
Geena Davis, Walmart, Bentonville, Coca-Cola, BFF.
There's literally all the reasons to be here. I think some of us didn't know all the reasons till we got here, and we were like, oh my gosh, Bentonville is amazing. Yeah. Film Festival is amazing. Ambassador. Like, I'm obsessed. I think it's the most amazing, charming city. But yeah, of course, like, Geena, you are the draw, you're the glue, you are the heart of it, and just being in your presence and being around you just makes everybody better. So
see, I was at the first year of the Bentonville Film Festival, and I got to participate in Geena and Friends, and I had so much fun, and I saw how important the cause was for the film festival, but also how Bentonville was just a wonderful town, as you were saying, and I loved how the town just got behind this festival to support it in a huge way. So I just wanted to come back and have fun again. Yeah. And go to Crystal Bridges again.
I think it's your first time here. What do you think?
No, it's not my first time. Okay. No, I've done shows in Fayetteville and Eureka Springs, and stayed in Bentonville during one of those trips. So yeah, I'm in the middle of my tour right now, but they said Geena Davis, the Bentonville Film Festival. Do you want to come out here and do some fun scenes? And I was like, absolutely. I mean, it's such a cool festival. And Geena is a legend, so this is, you are. No, like, really does. So, I would not want to be anywhere else.
Yeah. All right, any questions from the audience? Any brave soul?
Oh,
Yeah, do you have a question?
Sarah,
you have a question?
you got a question?
What advice would you give your 10-year-old self to make you a better actor today?
Wow, I'm gonna burst into tears. Oh my gosh.
I would tell her to stop worrying about what she isn't and start focusing on things she is. Because I think when we're kids, and then well into adulthood, a lot of people, or even the voices in our own head, try to convince us that the things that make us different make us weird in a bad way, but what makes us weird is weird in a good way, because it's unique. It's the only thing that only we are. There's only one of you in the world. And if we lose that expression, the world misses out. Not just us, if we're missing out in our own life. If I'd spent a lot less time worrying about what I wasn't, and a lot more time focusing on the cool things I could be, I think I would have had a lot more fun in the whole ride-up.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. I was going to say I would tell you or other 10-year-olds that would want to be an actress to have fun. Because what makes a good actor is experience and living their life. You never know what you're going to have to use from your own life to inform characters that you'll go on to play one day. So have fun, don't skip the fun, live a full, exciting life, and trust your journey. Know that if it's the desire of your heart, it will come to pass.
One of the things one of my acting teachers had said to our class was, you're only going to be cute for so long. So, it's not so mean, but it was very wise. So she said, so invest on the inside, invest on growing your mind, invest in your education. That is something that will never get old. You'll always, everything that you put into yourself, even like life experience, living a full life, or studying in school, or traveling, or all the things that you could fill your brain with knowledge will inform your acting, and you'll never get old because of that.
Yeah, I would say anything is possible. I am from a town of 8,000 people in North Carolina. I didn't step foot on a stage until I was 19. I didn't have a lot of opportunities to perform in my town growing up, and certainly never thought in a million years that I could make a living doing something I really love. So I would say to myself to not think there aren't so many other possibilities. I used to think that, oh, there's no way I could do that. That's not for me. Someone who looks like me, sounds like me, acts like me. Look at all those people on that screen. They're not like me. And sitting where I'm at now, I would say to myself, anything is possible, because I never thought in a million years I could do this.
All right, other questions? Ma'am.
For Geena, I love Long Kiss Goodnight. Did you find it hard at that time to Did you find it hard to get the studio to let you play such a strong action figure?
Did you find it hard to get the studio to let you play such a strong action figure?
No, I was attached from the beginning. Yeah, it was all planned that I got to be that character. I mean, I'm so still disbelieving that I got to do that and play such a badass. It was really fun. But yeah, I had that role from the beginning.
Fantastic. In the back.
Oh, was that
Yeah, that's you.
If you could pick one male role to play, what would it be?
Great question. If you could pick one male role to play,
There's
what
so
would
many
it
to
be?
choose from. Give me a second. Oh, you know mine.
Neo.
Oh, yeah.
Don't worry.
Oh, yeah.
Another Keanu role, like tonight.
My brain is exploding because there's so many. I mean, love to be Iron Man. I'd love to be any Jackie Chan character. Any. Love to be a female Jackie Chan.
Iron Man's good too.
Billy Madison.
I would pay gobs of money to see that movie.
I'd like to play Elf.
Oh, yes.
Mine is so weird, and I honestly do not know why this is coming up inside of me, but I'm just going to share it because it's organic. I want to be Don Draper in Mad Men. I'm feeling in my masculine energy today.
But that's also so good because it's such a powerful character that we saw during a period of time where that kind of masculinity was so lauded, and to have that be a female character finding her empowerment in her femininity or any gender like that.
I just went with it. It just came up.
That's dope. That's a mic drop.
We call it Mad Women.
I like it.
All right. In the red Coca-Cola refreshing film shirt. Had to put the plug in there.
Oh my gosh. Okay. In a male-dominated industry such as the film industry, what advice would you give to an individual to combat the sexism?
So I'll repeat that. In a male-dominated industry like filmmaking, what advice would the panel give to combat sexism?
There are two things that I know have helped me. One is recognize that other women are your allies, and that we innately want to lift each other up. It's kind of how every and I'm not saying that this hasn't happened on male-dominated sets as well, but every female-driven set film set that I've been on has been very collaborative, has been very supportive. People have helped each other from every part, from the crew to the actors to the writers to the creative team. Everybody's been very interested in doing whatever is necessary to make the work and make the work better. And so I think there's this false story that we are each other's competition. We are just what keeps the bar high. That's all. To each other and for each other and lift each other up. You have one rung on the ladder, hang on the handle above you, one hand on the rung above you, and you have one hand down. And that I think is going to be very well.
Well, just on that note, I did a movie about baseball, and but there was a lot. I did a movie where there was a lot of women in it, and press would come while we were shooting. They would come and want to interview us about how's it going, whatever. And every single one said, men and women said, so a lot of women catfighting, I bet. And I was like, first of all, get out. But just that idea that it's a narrative that has been perpetuated for so long, and I have never once experienced it in real life. Never seen it.
Never.
Yeah. I think another way to combat it is to talk about it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, just be really transparent in your feelings about it. You know, if you are talking to a reporter and they're asking you about catfighting, immediately dispel that in the moment, because that's the only way it's going to change is if we're not silent about it, right? And also the other part of it is
we have to advocate for ourselves and create work for ourselves and with ourselves, right? So like, the only way we combat an industry that is male dominated is by saying, no, this is a all-female set actually. Or, you know what I mean, my writer's room is female. Like, we can advocate and fight for ourselves in a way that I don't think we realize we have the power to do, especially now. And so I think it's about having a commitment to doing so at all times.
You don't wait for someone else to open the door, you make the door and then you hold it open.
Yeah, and it's not easy, but like, break it down. Kick it in.
When I was working on Jane the Virgin, one of the directors, she was a producer on the show. Her name was Geena also. And she was also directing one of the episodes. And she had just had a baby like 5 months prior. And so we're filming, and then all of a sudden they call for a 10-minute break. And I'm like, why are we taking a break? It's not lunchtime yet or whatever. And they go, oh no, Geena has to go pump. And I went, heck yeah! This is a female-run show! Female showrunner, mostly female writers, so many female directors, and the male first assistant director was like, so effortlessly said, yeah, Geena has to go pump. A man said it, and everybody was like, oh, okay, Gina's gonna go pump. And it was no big deal. And here she was, a working mother taking care of her children, her child, while she's at work. And I just loved that. It was so empowering for me to see that and to experience it. And I think it's things like that you know, women speak up, or they draw a line, or they say, this is what I need, and demand it and expect it. And they set a tone, and they set a tone for the males on the set that, you know, this is what you do. And it was no big deal.
Yeah.
So.
And one thing that we can ask of audiences is to support women projects, because I've been developing a couple of movies that have been keep going through the ringer. They're female, it's a female ensemble, and the industry kind of puts it so that, like, if one female ensemble movie fails, they're like, well, we can't, see, we tried. And you're like, oh, like,
Yeah. So if it fails, another one gets replaced.
Even when Gloria just talked about that.
Yeah, and so it's like, well, you're like, well, there can be more than one, you know, ensemble of women in film, and not, you know, not to say that like you have to go see every movie that a woman makes, but it does matter. It does make a difference, because the more support we get, the more that we can create, and the more representation that we can have, and young girls can see themselves on the screen, and that's a big deal.
So. All right, we're going to take one more right up here. Yes, you.
Thank you. I know we still have a long way to go, but if you could, like, if you want to see something you haven't seen yet in, like, represented in TV or film, what would it be?
If there's one thing you want to see in representation, what would it be that we haven't seen yet?
Oh. I'm going to pitch this because it's one of my own projects. I would like to see an all-female lead South Asian American cast that actually gets funded and put in front of people, because I think in addition to obviously like women not being represented, there are so many cultures that are not represented, and so often it's, well, there's one person, so we can't have another one like that.
Right.
And there's 1.5 billion of us on the planet. Us brown Indian people. I feel like we have room for a lot more. And the normalization of seeing, yeah, that's just a thing, just like Geena going to pump or whatever. The normalization of seeing that, I think, is what we need. It's not just representing it, it's being like, look at this room. This is normal. Seeing a bunch of different people, bunch of different backgrounds, bunch of different genders, bunch of different everything, that's normal. So I would like to see something where, God forbid, it was more than one underrepresentation demographic being represented in a project.
Anyone else?
I'm just hoping that in my lifetime I'm able to see and hear that we no longer have to say the first black anything anymore. Yeah, like I really hope that like my kids don't hear that. I hope, and it's because so many have followed, and so many have been able to have opportunities beyond just being the first. As beautiful as it is, because it means that we're making strides, it also is a constant reminder in so many spaces that in 2023, someone who looks like me is still the first, considering how long we've been in this country and in the industry. So that's what I would like to see, and I want to be a part of that.
Amen.
Well, I would just say that a big goal is what we're trying to accomplish with the festival, which is to be able to hear diverse voices. So we're talking about the filmmakers and the producers and the writers, people creating this. We really, really care about the creators at the festival, and we just, the point is to show how commercial, how normalized, how great it is to hear voices from different perspectives. And this year, our films that are in competition, 80% are directed by women. 70% are BIPOC or Pacific Islander and Asian American. 65% are LGBTQ. 30% have a handicap of one way or another. So that doesn't add up to people that are overlapping all kinds of categories. So we're, we way overrepresent, just to show that, it all works. It all works.
So it's been my distinct pleasure spending the evening with you. I know it's been the audience as well. Please help me one more time to thank these women who are not only